The Irish of the late 5th and early 6th centuries soon found a solution, which they called the Green Martyrdom, opposing it to the conventional Red Martyrdom by blood. The Green Martyrs were those who, leaving behind the comforts and pleasures of ordinary human society, retreated to the woods, or to a mountaintop, or to a lonely island, to one of the green no man's lands outside tribal jurisdictions, there to study the scriptures and to commune with God. For among the story collections Patrick gave them, they found the examples of the anchorites of the Egyptian desert, who, also lacking the purification rites of persecution, had lately devised a new form of holiness by living alone in isolated hermitage, braving all kinds of physical and psychological adversity, and imposing on themselves the most heroic fasts and penances, all for the sake of drawing nearer to God. The Irish, who had always been fascinated by numbers and their magical properties, thought 12, the biblical number that signifies completeness, to the right count for a religious community. So, imitating the arrangement of Christ and his 12 apostles, the humble hermit, who began by asking for so little, was now the abbot of a monastery of men who lived in small beehive-shaped huts surrounding by a conventual church. So the wished-for extremes of green martyrdom were largely and quickly abandoned in favor of monasticism, a movement which, though it could support and even nurture oddity and eccentricity, subjected such tendencies to a social contract. Since Ireland had no cities, these monastic establishments grew rapidly into the first population centers, hubs of unprecedented prosperity, art, and learning. If green martyrdom failed, they would try something else, something called white martyrdom. These Irishmen would do something that was very difficult for an Irishman to do, which is leaving Ireland. They would sail into the white sky of the morning, into the unknown, never to return. Leaving Ireland and never coming back was white martyrdom. Both green and white martyrdom were a sacrifice to become closer with God, and in pushing themselves, they did help others in the process. As we saw, the green martyrs went on to build centers of learning, and the white martyrs replicated the same kind of success in other parts of Europe, leading to the re-education of Europe.